The distress beacon had been broadcasting for 3 cycles when the Collective Council finally intercepted it. The message was simple, desperate, and transmitted in 17 different languages. The mining colony of Viridian 7 was under siege by the Kresh, a species of silicon-based raiders who fed on refined metals and had no concept of mercy. Ambassador Thyra of the Zelthari Harmony stood before the council chambers, her crystalline form refracting the pale light into worried rainbows across the chamber walls. "The colony has 2,000 souls," she announced, her voice resonating like wind chimes in a storm. "They have perhaps 10 rotations before their shields fail," the council deliberated. The Zelthari were scholars, not warriors. The Polix Confederacy had impressive ships but no stomach for ground combat. The Vren Dominion possessed tactical brilliance but lacked the numbers. Every civilization in the Collective had evolved on worlds of gentle gravity, temperate climates, and abundant resources. War to them was a simulation exercise, a mathematical equation to be solved with minimal casualties. "We need warriors," Council Prime Ixchel stated flatly, "species with experience in actual combat." The chamber fell silent. Then a junior attaché from the Polix delegation spoke up, her voice trembling. "There is one species. They submitted a membership application 6 cycles ago. We've been reviewing it." "Who?" Thyra demanded. "Humans, from a planet they call Earth." A collective shudder rippled through the council. Earth's application had been circulating through bureaucratic channels, each reviewer more disturbed than the last. The planet was a nightmare of contradictions: crushing gravity, violent weather systems, an atmosphere rich in one of the universe's most corrosive elements, oceans of universal solvent, and predators at every level of the food chain. The humans themselves were persistence hunters who had evolved by literally chasing prey until it collapsed from exhaustion. "Deathworlders," Ixchel breathed. "They're our only option," the attaché insisted. The message reached Earth within hours. The response came back in 20 minutes. "En route. Hold position." Captain Maria Santos stood on the bridge of the UNSC Indomitable, watching Viridian 7 grow larger in the view screen. Behind her ship came 3 more, troop carriers packed with Marines who had trained for this moment their entire lives. First contact with alien civilizations, and it was happening in the middle of a war zone. "Captain, we're receiving a hail from the colony," her communications officer reported. The holographic display flickered to life, revealing Ambassador Thyra. Her crystalline features showed visible shock when she saw the humans. Bipedal predators with forward-facing eyes, mouths full of grinding teeth and frames built like walking fortresses. You came," Thyra whispered. "Ma'am, we don't leave people behind," Santos replied. "Now where are these Kresh?" The battle plan was simple because humans made everything simple. Identify the enemy, close with the enemy, destroy the enemy. The Collective had been trying to negotiate, to find diplomatic solutions to minimize casualties. Humans had a different philosophy. The dropships descended through Viridian 7's atmosphere like falling meteors. The Kresh, who had been methodically dismantling the colony's defenses, barely had time to register the new arrivals before the humans were among them. Sergeant Marcus Webb hit the ground running, his powered armor absorbing impacts that would have shattered Collective soldiers. The Kresh were formidable, 3 meters tall, armored in silicon carbide plates and equipped with plasma cutters designed to slice through hull plating. They had terrorized this sector for generations. They had never encountered anything like humans. Webb's squad moved with practiced efficiency, using tactics developed over millennia of warfare on a planet that tried to kill them daily. They used the terrain, created crossfires, and adapted to the Kresh's fighting style within minutes. When a Kresh warrior charged Private Chen, roaring through its vocal membrane, Chen didn't retreat. She sidestepped, planted a breaching charge on its back, and kept moving. "Contact left," Corporal Davis called out, already firing. The humans communicated with terrifying efficiency, each one covering another's blind spots, moving like parts of a single organism. The Kresh had expected resistance. They hadn't expected prey that fought back harder than they did. Above the colony, Captain Santos coordinated the orbital strikes with ruthless precision. The Kresh fleet had scattered the moment human warships appeared, their ships never designed to face opponents who actually wanted to fight. The Collective Navy had been trying to herd them away. The human Navy simply targeted their engines and weapon systems with prejudice. "Kresh command ship is retreating," Her tactical officer reported. "Let them go," Santos ordered. "But tag them. I want every species in this sector to know what happens when you attack civilians." When the smoke cleared, the colony was secure. The Kresh had fled, leaving behind their dead and abandoning their siege in complete disarray. Not a single colonist had died in the assault, though the same couldn't be said for the raiders. Ambassador Thyra walked through the human encampment, watching these impossible creatures laugh and share rations, patching each other's wounds with casual competence. They moved with the easy confidence of apex predators who had nothing left to prove. "Why?" she asked Captain Santos. "Why did you come? You don't even know us." Santos looked at her, and Thyra saw something in those predators' eyes that she hadn't expected. Warmth. "Because you asked for help," Santos said simply. "And because protecting those who can't protect themselves, that's what humanity does." Thyra's form shimmered with emotion. "The Council was afraid of you. Afraid of what Deathworlders might do in a civilized galaxy." Santos smiled, and for once it didn't look predatory at all. "Fear's a healthy response. But we didn't come here to conquer. We came here to help. Though I'll admit," she glanced at the retreating Kresh signatures on her tactical display, "we're pretty good at the other thing too." Within a week, Earth's application to the collective was fast-tracked. The galaxy had asked for help and the Deathworlders had answered. Now they would never stand alone again. The humans had arrived and the galaxy would never be the same.